Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to make a really cool, simple, and expandable sand/gravel generator. Now, this one is very easy to build, very easy to expand, and all you need to do to activate it is one piece of sand. So all we have to do is chuck a piece of sand in here. As you can see, I have nothing in my hotbar just to show you how much sand you can actually get from this after just a short while. So I'll throw it in there. And as you can see, it's starting to generate sand, and it just keeps doing it over and over again. Let me throw this one away, and I'm going to pick it up in just a second. So let's just walk over here, and to turn it off, all we have to do is flick this lever up. As you can see, everything is off, and then we just have to get rid of these 2 or 3 pieces of sand, whatever's there. And now we just pick up our sand. As you can see, I only had it on for a short time, and we almost made 2 stacks of sand. Now, the only thing with this one is sometimes you do have to reload it. But I mean, I believe it's just a small price to pay to get that much sand. All you have to do is reload a few extra pieces of sand and you're done. And it makes that much sand in what? It was like, what, 15 seconds? We got 2 stacks of sand. That's amazing. All right, guys, so let's start building this thing right away. It's actually really easy to build. All right, guys, so for this build, I'm not really going to give you a definite spacing for it because it's just not needed. You can build it straight off the floor. Now, for this build, we're going to need 2 sticky pistons, 3 regular pistons. This is without the extension. If you're going to add the extension in at the end, of course, you're going to need more pistons than this. 2 repeaters, 14 dust. Now, you're going to need more dust if you do add the extensions. 3 pieces of glowstone, 60, well, and not 64, but just a stack of sand and a stack of your building block. And you know what? We're also going to need a lever. Now, for this build, we're going to start off by putting a block and a repeater going off the block like so on 1 tick delay. Then a block up from that repeater with a lever on it in the down position so we can turn it off and on when we want to. So let's leave it on the down position. Then we're going to go 2 blocks over and put dust over here. Next, we're going to come off see where this lever is right here? We're going to come to the right hand side of the dust, not towards the lever, away from the lever. And you know what? Let me just do that. And we're going to come down with our dust. And then we're going to go up with our dust right here. And then up 1 more with dust on top of this block. And a piston coming out of this block. Next, we're going to come underneath our piston with redstone dust. And then up a block. Now the redstone dust should connect because the piston will not cut off the redstone circuit. That's, if you guys did not know, pistons do not cut off circuits. So, as you can see, it's easily going right through the piston. Next, we're going to put glowstone here. Glowstone above the redstone dust. And then glowstone up 1 more like so. That will be our 3 glowstone dust. And we're going to put redstone dust along all that glowstone. Next, we're going to come down up a block. Come up a block from the lever. And put dust coming down from here like so. And put a sticky piston facing upwards right above this repeater. So like that. Beautiful. And then next, we're going to put a sticky piston right above this normal piston. So just look at that dust and put a piston like so. There we go. And that will be our 2 sticky pistons. Next, we're going to come over a block from the glowstone. Put a repeater here set to 1 tick delay. Put a block in front of the repeater. A block above the repeater. And then put dust along those 2 blocks. Next, we're just going to come over like so and put dust on this block with a piston coming out towards the sticky piston right here. Then we're going to go off to the side of this block and then up a block. So we can delete that and put dust right here, and then put a piston right next to this dust right here. So bam, like that. Next, we just got to fill in our sand. So sand, 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 and 1 above the piston. And then sand, 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 1 above the piston again. And that's it. We should be done. So if I put, what I like to do is just delete 2, and then I'll put torches here. So let me get some redstone torches out. Like so. And then we put some sand right here. And there you go. You got the generator. Now for the extension part. So let's turn that off. Like I said, once you do it once, you don't have to refill it. But once you do it twice, then you're going to have to refill it. Now, the extension is super, super easy. All you have to do is come off this block right here that's above the lever. So just come out. And I actually forget how much you're actually allowed to bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you always have to skip 2. Always make sure to skip 2 or else it will get confuzzled or whatnot and just not work. So always skip 2. So skip 2, so 1, 2, and then right here is where we'll put our first sticky piston. And so 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Bring that over. Bring it out. All right. And next, we're just going to bring our block out from right here next to this piston. So bring it all the way out the same length. Put redstone dust along all that. And then put our pistons down. So piston, 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 piston. And then we just got to fill in our sand. So sand, sand, more sand, and guess what? More sand. And I mean, if you make, I guess if you make it go up higher, I guess you won't have to refill it as many times, but always make sure not to put it more than 12 blocks or else it won't work. And then all you have to do now is just add more torches. So blah, 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 blah. And now you could add, you don't have to add torches. You can pretty much just add anything you want. It will pretty much break it. You can't put a normal block, of course, but you can put a lever there. It'll break it. I just like using torches. So put torches down. Then we take a sand block to activate it. Oh, forgot. We got to put this in the down position. And then put a sand block in to activate it. And there we go. Look at all that sand. And I mean, you could also put gravel in there. So, I mean, if you want, let's turn it off. Of course, we're going to have to end up reloading it. But if you want, during the part of the extension over here, instead of some sand, maybe we can add some gravel in here. Now, I haven't tried adding more than 2 different things. I'm pretty sure it would still work just as fine, but we're going to learn together. So let's put some gravel in here, see what happens. I don't know anyone who would want to duplicate gravel, really, but whatever. I mean, I hate gravel. I think it looks disgusting. But to each his own. To each his own. Some people like using gravel as walkways, so I mean, I don't blame them, but... So let's start her up and see what happens. So boom and boom. So there we go. Now we have a sand and gravel generator. So now it's making both at the same time. Now, of course, you always want to put an extra block so you don't get smacked by the sand and gravel and get hurt. So just go like that, and you know, you can pick it up while it's going, or you can just wait a little while and then turn it off and then pick it all up. But yeah, guys, that's how you build my very simple, expandable sand and gravel generator. If you like this video, leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace. Yes. Make me my sand and my gravel so I don't have to do anything on Minecraft. Yes!